Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're on our way home. And we're just taking an exit off the highway and we're going into a town called Holbrook. And the reason we're going to do this because I've just had the warning light come on about the fuel. So we have to top up with fuel before we go too much further. This is a town I haven't shown you before because I don't normally come in this way. We used to change here on occasions in the earlier days when we first started this contract to what we're doing now. We don't do it too much anymore. Now they were still in New South Wales, probably about an hour from the Victorian border. It's a little country town in New South Wales. And over to your right there, you can just see the trucks you probably can't see. There used to be a service centre there, which we used to go to a lot, but that's actually closed down. But it's not closed down because the road they put the highway in and bypassed this town, so they've just moved the other side of town and built a new one. And it's only a small town, a little bit bigger than the where we do our changeovers. And over here on the right, it's a bit unusual you see something out here like this. You won't see too much of it. It's actually a submarine in the sort of the centre of town. During the day you can see it. Sometimes they put lights on it. They used to put lights on it and used to light up. Now you can't see that, and there's also another one up here on the left, on the right, sorry. The town's actually named after a submarine commander. That's why it's named after Commander Holbrook, I think his title was, and he used to be a submarine commander. And that's why the submarine, which actually was a submarine, it's a hull of a submarine, and they placed it in town. And we're a long way from the ocean, really. Probably 4 hours away, so it's quite unusual to have a submarine in town, but it's a popular tourist attraction. There's also a really good bakery in this town that we used to stop at on a Saturday morning. We used to come back from Sydney. Don't do that too much anymore. So you've put all these parking areas now, with these bollards in town, sort of stopping the trucks from parking overnight. You used to be able to park all the way down this road. Looks like they're doing some work on the bridge. Now this, every time I come, this has been a main road through to Sydney, Melbourne. Used to come through Holbrook. This is probably the last town that got bypassed. So the houses in the street are probably glad it's a lot quieter than what it used to be. And this is where we will be stopping to get our fuel, which we really haven't got a choice unless we go another hour, and then I just don't know if there is anywhere to get fuel down further. I don't know exactly where the Caltex service stations are. And the one down further, I don't think we'd even make it. I think we'd run out of fuel by the time we got down there. There's also a bit of a bonus. You actually got our AdBlue, which we need as well, so we can do two things at once. I'll take this first one, give that truck parked there some space to get out. Been going to a lot of different service stations since I've been driving this Mercedes-Benz. And all I think about there should do it. Alright, so I'll put some fuel in this, and Australian term, I said whack some fuel in. So yeah, okay. I'll put some fuel in, and then we'll be yeah, I just wanted to show you something while I was fueling. There's a fuel tank on the left hand side. Now you're going to think, well, what's the big deal about that? 95% of trucks have got fuel tanks on both sides. The trouble with this fuel tank, it probably holds about 200 litres of fuel. And the problem is, it's not connected. It hasn't got a flow to the other tank, and it doesn't have a connection to the engine in any way. So I don't know why it's sort of just a storage tank. I don't know why they haven't connected it, and the driver during the day has sort of mentioned that he doesn't know why they haven't connected it as well. So it seems a bit strange to us, so don't know why. Maybe they have their reasons, but I don't see the point in having 200 litres of fuel. This is in a storage tank you can't get the fuel out of unless you siphon it out. But we're just truck drivers. We're not here to question or to ask why things happen. So I'll just keep fueling the other one, and then we'll get on our way. I'm just going to get out of town. We've got this police car in town, and he's talking to the driver across the road, but the driver is in a no standing area, so maybe that's why they're having a bit of a chat. So we'll get out of town before they want to come and talk to us.
thinking I've about had it. I'm looking for an exit sign. Gotta get out of here, get it all off my mind. And like a memory from your grandpa's attic, a song comes slipping through the radio static, changing my mood. A little George Strait, 1982, and it makes me wanna take a back road. Makes me wanna take the long way home. Put a little gravel in my travel, unwind, unravel all night long. Makes me wanna grab my honey, tear down some two-lane country. Who knows? Get lost and get right with my soul. Makes me wanna take a back road. Tied down, about forgotten what a field looks like, full of corn and cotton. If I'm gonna hit a traffic jam, really better be a tractor man. So sick and tired of this interstate system. I need a curve and wind and twist it, dusty path to nowhere, with the wind blowing through my baby's hair. Yeah, it makes me wanna take a back road. Makes me wanna take the long way home. Put a little gravel in my travel, unwind, unravel all night long. Makes me wanna grab my honey, tear down some two-lane country. Who knows? Get lost and get right with my soul. Makes me wanna take a back road. Some old back road. Maybe it's the feeling, maybe it's the freedom, maybe it's that shady spot where we park the truck when things get hot. Girl, we park the truck when